Now let me start the cinema. Yeah. Let me start the cinema. Sir, Python database programming. Observe that a bit very carefully, sir. Python database programming or PDBC. Python database programming or PDBC. Like this, you people should aware PDBC, right? So now the first important point, what you people should aware. Okay, what is the need of database? What the need of database? For which purpose we are going to use database concept? Okay, that's what we are going to discuss first, and after just a basic theory, how to work with Oracle database, how to work with MySQL database. Almost around 15 to 20, almost around 10 to 15 programs we are going to discuss. With that, you people are going to get much clarity, I'm sure, sir. Okay, like, sir, now, sir, yeah, the part of our programming requirement, sir, we are going to write several applications. We are going to develop several applications, right? Yeah, the part of our programming, it is very common to store data. Regarding, it's very common not to store data, sir. I want to develop one college automation system. Then I have to store all the student information like marks, attendance, due, fees information, timetable, exams, like everything I require to store. Correct, right? Okay. So this is with respect to college automation system. If you are considering banking application, all the customer information must be saved. All the customer information must be saved. Next, and after that, sir, call what we call transaction information, account balance information, everything we require to store. So clear indication that if you consider any application, it is a very common requirement. It is very common requirement to store. It is a very common requirement to store data. Regarding, it's a very common requirement to save data for the future purpose. Okay, for the future purpose. It is a very common, sir. Then how you can store this data is a bigger challenge here. How you can able to save, how you can able to store data itself is a bigger challenge. Okay, very simple, sir. There are multiple storage areas are there, sir. Sometimes we may store temporarily, sometimes we may store permanently. Okay, remember that. So based on our requirement, you can choose either temporary storage areas, either temporary storage areas we can go for, or we can go for permanent storage areas, right? Okay, either temporary storage areas or permanent storage areas we can go for that, sir. Sir, temporary storage areas, best example for you. Suppose I'm saving the data. I want to save the data, student information inside the, sir, dictionary. Assume that I will ask the programmer, oh, can you please enter name? Can you please enter marks? Like this I'm asking. Now, sir, dictionary d of name is equal to marks, like this I'm taking, sir. Observe that. I will ask end user, please enter name, please enter marks. I will store that data inside dictionary. Almost around 10 times I'm going to repeat this, sir. I'm going to ask 10 times, because 10 students are there. I will ask, sir, this is 10 times I'm going to ask. Now the important conclusion here is, once the program completed, automatically this dictionary by default will be gone. So the data by default will be gone. Correct or not? Okay. Yes, the program is in execution, then only this dictionary is going to hold the data. Once the program completed, then this dictionary by default destroyed by garbage collector. Automatically the corresponding data also by default will be gone. Such a type of memory areas are nothing but temporary memory areas. Is it clear for all of you? So our Python virtual machine memory. So our objects are going to be stored where? That thing is temporary storage area, temporary memory areas. Clear, right? Okay, this is volatile. Yes. Inside the RAM, the data by default will be stored, because heap area, all these where the objects are going to be stored in the temporary memory area only. Once the program execution completed, automatically the data by default will be gone. Clear, right? Okay, such type of thing is nothing but temporary storage areas. So this is Python virtual machine memory area is nothing but temporary, sir. But sometimes, not sometimes, most of the times, temporary may not enough to meet my programming requirements, sir. Sir, today I'm going to provide some data. Today I'm going to provide some data. After 2 days, I want my data. After 1 week, I want my data. Today I will deposit 10,000 rupees. After 2 months, I want to get that 10,000 rupees from the bank. Yes, I have to there. Suppose today I deposited 10,000 rupees in the bank. Once I visited to get that money back to the bank, then the bank people are telling, our data gone. Sorry, we can't do anything. Then we will give left and right to the bank people. Are you getting right? The data should require to store permanently. Then we should go for permanent storage areas. The permanent storage areas are nothing but file systems. Remember that. The permanent storage areas are nothing but file systems. Remember this one, sir. The permanent storage areas are file systems. Next and after that, databases. Next, some more extra advanced database technologies are there, sir. Okay, remember that. So when we should go for file systems, what advantages are there with the file system? What problems are there? Next, what advantages are there with the databases? What problems are there? Yeah, the part of this database from Python program, how to communicate with our databases, which is nothing but Python database programming. Are you getting slowly the required concepts, right? So yeah, the part of programming requirement, it is very the part of programming requirement. It's a very common to store our data. How many storage areas are there? There are 2 storage areas are there: temporary storage areas, permanent storage areas, right? Okay, so temporary storage areas are nothing but PVM memory. Are getting PVM memory areas, right? PVM, Python virtual machine memory areas. Permanent storage areas are nothing but, file systems, databases, cloud. Are getting cloud platform. Like there are multiple. That's why I'm using etc. It doesn't mean only 1 or 2 Avinash. Okay, etc. There are multiple things are available, right? Sir, now if you consider file systems, regarding if you consider file systems, right? Just what I want to do, sir, file systems, the most commonly used storage area, the most commonly used storage area is nothing but file systems, right? Sir, very common. Need not be programming, sir. Non-programming area, the most commonly used data is nothing but file system. Suppose Python, how many students are registered? Almost around 300 students are registered. Assume that. So for all these 300 students, I want to send one small SMS message. Regarding, I want to send one SMS message saying tomorrow there is no class, or otherwise tomorrow extra class is there. Like I want to intimate. Then this data, where our people are going to store in the form of some Excel sheet. Regarding that, in the form of some Excel sheet, they are going to store our data, right? But the problem here is, okay, some 10 students, 20 students or 30 students, like some number of students, no problem at all, right? Some number of students, no problem. Suppose 1,000 students also, no issue at all, right? Suppose 1 lakh customers, 1 lakh customers information. Observe that 1 lakh customers data I want to store, or 10 lakhs customers data I want to store. Then automatically file system is going to be completely hands up. Okay, because the reason is, if 1 lakh records you are going to store in the Excel, just try to open that Excel. Wow, it's going to take too much time. Just opening. Then reading the data is nothing but it's very horrible. Sir, I want to process that data is nothing but too much. Okay, like suppose 1 lakh students information is there, sir. Assume that, sir, within a state 10th class results came, plus sir 10th class or otherwise plus 2 results came. All the student data, all the student results information I stored inside Excel. Assume that I stored inside Excel. Then I want to get topmost marks. How you can able to process? How you can able to process? I want to get how many people got sir more than 90%. I want to know how you can able to process. So like while processing data from the file systems, it is always a bigger problem. Remember that. Okay. So first thing what you people should aware, file systems, the most commonly used storage area in the non-programming environment. One thing, sir. Next, file systems are best suitable to store very less amount of information. Correct, right? Best suitable to store very less amount of information. Very less amount of information. File systems is the best suitable, right? Up to this, any doubt? But There are several limitations are there. There are several limitations are there, sir. What is the first limitation? Anyone can you please tell what the first limitations are? There are several limitations are there. What the several limitations are there? Can you please tell any limitation? Not suitable for huge data. Not suitable for huge data. Next and after that, no query language support. Are you getting right? No query language support, sir. So if you want anything manually, we have to do the query language. Array select a star from students where highest marks are sorted by marks. Like such type of thing is not there. So query language support is not there. They are performing operations on the files. It is very difficult, sir. Next, anyone can able to open the file, then security problem will come in the picture. Security is also, so most of the times we never going to keep username and password for the file, but a database, if you want to touch database data, first you should provide username and password only. Tracking by default will be there, but with the files, no such type of thing. Security problem will come in the picture. Next, moreover, do you know, sometimes what will happen is data inconsistency problems also, because redundant data may be a chance. Sir, duplicate data, sir, files by default can't prevent. Files can't prevent duplicate data. Sir, I want to store, sir, all mobile numbers inside a text file. Assume that all mobile numbers inside a text file. Then automatically, array, don't save duplicate data. How I can able to implement this one? How I can able to implement? No such type of thing at all. Before adding every mobile number, first I have to check whether this mobile number is already there or not. If this mobile number is not already there, then only add that. So like n number of problems by default is going to come. Remember that, okay? Security is not there. Next, there is no mechanism to prevent duplicate data. There is no mechanism to prevent duplicate data, and hence data inconsistency problems will come in the picture. Regarding and hence data inconsistency problems by default will come in the picture, sir. Duplicate data, wherever duplication is there, wherever redundancy is there, n number of problems by default will come in the picture. Do you know, right, in your childhood in the databases, so insertion anomaly, next and after that, you know, deletion anomaly, like update anomaly, like there are several problems by default you are going to get, sir. Make sure. So with the file systems like this, multiple problems are there. Sir, let me repeat again. File systems are not suitable to store huge amount of data. Next, no query language support, and hence performing operations is very difficult. Next, security problems may be a chance, because without username and password, anyone can able to access my file data. Next, there is no mechanism to prevent duplicate data. Then there may be a chance of redundant data, which may cause a number of problems, right? Okay. To overcome these problems, next level we should go for databases. Observe that. We should go for databases, right? Sir, first thing. Sir, 1 lakh student data, can I able to store in the database or not? Please respond. 1 lakh student marks, can I able to store in the database or not? Yes. 10 lakh customers information we can able to store in the database. No problem at all. So first point here is, we can store huge amount of information. We can store huge amount of information itself is possible. Okay, like the first one, sir. Second one, just the query language support is available. Sir, query language support is available. No problem at all, right? Query language support you can able to expect, sir. Once a query language support is available, we can perform database operations very easily, sir. So just whatever one small condition you can implement, your required data by default is going to come, sir. Okay, like next, sir, you know, to access data present in the database, compulsory we should provide username and password. Without providing username and password, there is no chance at all. Okay, to touch database. That's why security is more. Next, and after that, security is there for our data, sir. Next, do you know, inside the database, data will be stored in the form of tables. Correct or not? Data will be stored in the form of tables. Do you know? While developing database schemas, sir, database admin is going to follow several normal forms. first normal form, second normal form, domain key normal form. Like you may heard about several normal forms they may follow. Next, normalization techniques, right? Database admin follow various normalization techniques and can implement various constraints like unique key constraints, primary key constraints, etc., which prevent duplication. Regarding which prevent duplication. Once a duplication is not there, once a duplicate data is not there, then automatically there is no chance of data inconsistency problems. Everyone can able to understand, right? So whatever problems we are facing with the files, almost all problems by default are going to be overcome with our databases. So that's why in real time, highly recommended we should go for databases if you want to store huge amount of information. Sir, I want to store only one count value, or 3 or 4 properties I want to store, something like a database name, database driver URL, like 3 or 4 properties I want to store, then better to go for files concept only. Don't come to database. Database meant for storing huge data. Next, files meant for storing very less amount of information. That's why, do you know, up to today also properties files are getting that properties files. You may have the people who are working in the companies. Properties files you may aware. Without properties file you can't see any project, right? Those properties files only we are using. We never want to store our properties files in our databases, correct, right? Because how many properties will be there? 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 or 20, that's all. There should be very less. That's why highly recommended we should go for files concept to store limited amount of information, huge amount of information. Better to go for databases, right? Any doubt? Are you in a position to understand general theory about what the advantage, why we should go for databases and so on? Then immediately, now the next point I'm going to talk, take very special case, sir. It's a bit important point. So now you are telling in front of files, you are telling the sir database is the hero. In front of files, you are telling database itself is the hero. But our hero also having some limitations are there. Definitely, every person having advantages and such strengths and weaknesses. What problems are there with this file? Limitations. Remember this one. What problems are there? What are various limitations are there, sir? So first limitation is database can't hold. Database can't hold the very huge amount of information. Remember that. Database can't hold very huge amount of information. Best examples are youtube.com. How many videos are going to be uploaded in the YouTube per day? Oh, lakhs of videos are going to be uploaded per day in the YouTube. Next and after that, Facebook. How many postings by default will be there? How many postings are going to be uploaded in the Facebook? How many tweets are going to be certificated in the Twitter? Are getting millions, billions. We can't. So to store that much data, database, can I go for database? Then the people are going to laugh like anything. Are you getting right? So to store such type of very huge amount of information, sorry, these related databases can't provide support. Do you know most of the databases, the default size is nothing but 4 GB. Have you remembered, right? For most of the databases, the default size is nothing but 4 GB, sir. 4 GB. So the important point here is, so the first problem, database can't hold very huge amount of information. Remember that, sir. Like very can't hold very huge amount of information, like terabytes of data and so on. Terabytes of data, if you want to store, then automatically database can't provide the support. Okay, first problem. Right? Next, another problem is also there. Sir, in the case of databases, if you consider any relational database, sir, in the databases, okay, do you know the data should be saved in the form of tables? Compulsory your data should sit in the table form only. Suppose that means my database can provide support only for structured data, but not for unstructured data, and the semi-structured data. Are you getting semi-structured data? Okay, the people who are working on database side, the people who knows Hadoop, they can able to understand, they can able to tell very easily this point. So the data should be, the data should sit in our table form is nothing but structured data, but not for unstructured data. What is the meaning of unstructured data, sir? Images, video files, these kind of things are by default considered unstructured data. Remember that. Next, semi-structured data is nothing but your XML files. Are getting XML files? Is the semi-structured. XML files are semi-structured data. Semi-structured data, unstructured data cannot be stored in the databases. Database can provide support only for structured data. Is it clear for all of you, right? To overcome these problems, we should go for next level. We should go for next level data, next level Hadoop, next big data, next, and after that some people are telling HANA, like the next level cloud, next level we require to go for that. Everyone can able to understand. So advanced data storage technologies, we should go for that. Okay, anyway, this is not in our scope, just aware that point, right? Advanced data storage technologies we require to work, sir. That's all, friends. Okay, so this is about the basic introduction. So what is the need of storage? How many types of storage areas are there? Temporary storage area, permanent storage areas. Temporary storage areas are nothing but Python virtual machine memory areas. Your objects, a dictionary, list, these kind of things are going to be stored in the temporary storage. Once a Python program completes, temporary storage areas by default will be gone. Remember that, okay? So next, and after that, permanent storage areas, file systems and databases. If you want to store very less amount of information, better to go for file system. But there are several limitations are there. To overcome these limitations, we should go for databases. Database can sort out the problems whatever there with the file system, but it has its own limitations also. To overcome these limitations, we should go for advanced data storage technologies. Clear? Up to this, any doubt? Respond. Each and every person, then only I can able to think, oh, these people are getting some concept like that. Up to this, any doubt? Only 3 or 4 members only responding. What about remaining? Clear for all of you, right? Can I go to the next level? Okay. Yeah. Now, yes, Amit, Python DB is similar to JDBC. Correct. Not only Python, any programming language to database, So the way is always the same. There is no doubt at all. The communication is always same. Maybe terminology may be changed. The people who know JDBC, then nothing is there. Just you can able to complete within what we call half an hour. You can able to understand. Nothing there, sir. Okay, that's all. So these are advantages and the limitations of databases, right? Okay. Now, sir, Python database programming. Now we have to talk about Python database connectivity. Okay, like this, right? Python database connectivity. So sometimes, yeah, the part of programming requirement, we have to store our data. From our Python program, we require to communicate with the database, and we have to perform several operations in the database. Observe that. So what will happen? So this is my Python program. Assume that this is my Python program, and this one itself is nothing but database, right? Okay, this is my Python program, and itself is nothing but it is my database. Observe that a bit carefully, sir. It's a database. So from the Python program, I require to communicate with the database. I have to perform insert operation, select operation, update operation, like sir, several database operations I require to perform, sir. Remember that, okay? Sir, we can use SQL language to talk with the database, and Python can be used to send those SQL commands to the database. Remember that, sir, okay? So how you can able to communicate? Database can able to understand my SQL. Are you getting right? Python is responsible to send that SQL commands to the database from our program. Remember? So Python provides inbuilt support. For several databases like Oracle, MySQL, SQL Server, next SQLite, like multiple databases Python is going to provide inbuilt support, sir. Simple. The corresponding modules are available. By using those modules, we can perform database programming very easily. Nothing is there. Clear, right? Are you able to understand? Sir, like suppose if I want to communicate with the Oracle database, then which module we require to use? CX_Oracle. Are you getting? CX_Oracle module we require to use to communicate with the Oracle database. Next one after that, sir, PyMSSQL. Are you getting? PyMSSQL. This is module can be used to communicate with Microsoft SQL Server. Are you getting? Next, PyMySQL. PyMySQL. This module can be used to communicate with the MySQL database. Are you getting it? To communicate with the MySQL database? So this is the module. Microsoft SQL Server. This is the module. Oracle. This is the module what we have. Up to that clear, right? So just for every database, corresponding module is there. Import that module. Use that functionality. Directly you can able to communicate with the database, right? So do you know in Java some 20 lines of the code, here 5 to 6 lines of the code by default you can able to do that. That much easy. Remember that's, sir, here that's all. Now I will talk about, sir, what are various general standard steps. General standard steps to communicate with the database. General standard steps to communicate with the database, right? Standard steps to communicate with the database. Okay, very simple, sir. Just only 5 to 6 steps are there. Just aware. First one, sir, import that database specific module. Correct or not? Import that database specific module like this one, sir. First one is import database specific module. That is the first activity, right? Suppose Oracle. If you are going to work with Oracle, sir, import. I forgot module name. Can you please tell? Anyone? Can you please remind? I forgot module name related to Oracle. Import CX_Oracle. Okay, good. I forgot MySQL module. Here see this one. C small x small O capital. Take a bit special care. C small x small O capital. Next, what is the second one, sir? Yeah, what is the second one, sir? Import. Sir, I want to communicate with MySQL. Import PyMySQL. Are you getting PyMySQL like this, right? Okay, these two things you people should be aware. So import database specific module. First activity what you have to aware. Next module is ready. With that module, establish connection. With that module, establish connection between Python program and the database. Are you getting? Establish connection between Python program and the database, right? Sir, how you can? Okay, establish connection between Python program and the DB. Are you getting? So what we have to do, sir? Very simple. Con is equal to sir, CX_Oracle. This is the module. That connect is the method. Are you getting that? What is the method of function we have? Connect is the method. Sir, of database information I have to provide. Of database information I require to provide, sir. Observe a bit carefully about this one, sir. So here just take a bit very special care. Database information we have to do that. Next, sir, Prudhvi, create user in the database. Everything is going to take care by admin people. Being a programmer, we are not required. Assume that in database table is ready, or otherwise I will create the table. Username and password already created there. Okay. Now, sir, provide database information, right? Okay. Now, what it means? If you want, just observe this line, sir. Con is equal to CX_Oracle dot connect. CX_Oracle dot connect Scott/Tiger @localhost. Assume that @localhost. I hope the people who can able to understand this one. Suppose assume that your Oracle database username and password. Username and password is Cat and Tiger. Next, my database server is locating in the local machine. Database server is locating in the local machine. Then automatically this is the information. I hope everyone can aware this type of words. Local host means on which machine. On which machine? Yes, database server is running on my local machine. Next, and after that, Cat and Tiger means username and password. Sir, from our childhood onwards, I hope this type of terminology aware. Even at your childhood, Cat and Tiger only. Now also, Cat and Tiger only. Clear? Yes. In Java, Amit, in Java we have JDBC URL, username and password, but here direct Cat Tiger @ localhost. If any dependency there, my module by default is going to take care. Don't worry about that. Okay, this is the second. So connection is also ready. Module is there. By using that module, connection also I did, sir. What my next activity I have to do that? Very, very simple, sir. Sir, to execute our SQL query, to hold the results, some special object must be required. Some special object must be required to hold SQL query, to send SQL query, to execute SQL query, and to hold the results. Some special object must be required. That special object is nothing but cursor object. Are you getting right? What is that object? Can you please tell? Cursor object. That special object is nothing but cursor object. So, sir, if you want to execute your SQL query, cursor must be required. If you want to get the results from the database, cursor must be required. So, after creating connection object, what is the next one, sir? Cursor object we have to get, sir. How you can able to get, sir? Very simple. Very simple. Cursor is equal to contact cursor. Cursor is equal to contact cursor. Cursor is ready, sir. Listen a bit very carefully, sir. Cursor is ready like this. Amit, where we can provide password? Password is this one. Have you observed? Scott means username, Tiger means password. Tiger means password, username and password. And where my Oracle, where the Oracle host is running is nothing but Oracle database server is running, local host. Yeah. Okay, now, sir, create cursor object. Okay, sir, that's all. Up to this, how many activities we completed? Can you please respond? Each and every person respond. Can you please tell 3 activities? What is the first one? Import database specific module. Import database specific module. What is the second one? What is the second one? Create connection object. Okay. What is the third one? Create connection object. What is the third one? Spell out. What is the third one? Create cursor object. Once cursor object is ready, then simple execute our query. Regarding fourth one, execute our query. Our SQL query. Sir, how you can able to execute? Okay, very simple. Cursor having multiple methods. Right? Sir, in Java, the people who are coming from Java background, execute query, execute update, and then execute. Like there are multiple methods are there. Here also there are multiple methods are there, sir. What is the first one? Execute method to execute a single query. Are you getting that? Sir, SQL query I want to execute. To execute a single query. Can you spell out what the method name? Please respond. What is the method name? Respond, man. Why you are silent? What is the method name? What is the method name to execute our SQL query? What is the method I'm using? Execute. Within bracket, what we are going to send? SQL query. How many SQL queries we are sending? Only one SQL query. Okay, that's all this is. Next, second one, sir. Okay, second one, cursor dot execute script. Cursor dot execute script. Script means a group of SQL queries. Okay, execute script, a group of SQL queries, right? So to execute a string of SQL queries. Are you getting? To execute a string of SQL queries separated by semicolon. Right? Okay, to execute a string of SQL queries separated by semicolon. Okay, like this, right? What is the third one? Cursor dot execute many. Are you getting? Cursor dot execute many to execute a parameterized query. Are you getting right? What is this one, sir? To execute a parameterized query. To execute a parameterized query. Remember that. Any doubt? Any doubt? Sir, total. How many? Of course, how you can able to use, I will explain. Just aware the words, aware the terminologies, right? So execute our SQL query. That's all. So first, import database specific module. Next, establish connection between Python program and the database. Next, create a cursor object. Next, fourth ones are by using cursor execute our SQL query. That's all. Next, once you executed our SQL query, get the result. Are you getting right? I want to fetch the results. I want to fetch the results. Okay, how you can able to do that? Fetch the results. How you can able to do that? Very simple, sir. Cursor dot fetch one. Are you getting? Cursor dot fetch one. Okay, what is the meaning of fetch one? To fetch only one row. Are you getting? Can you please tell, sir? To fetch only one row. Sir, to fetch only one row, we are going to use fetch one. Second one, fetch all. Are you getting? What is the second one, sir? Fetch all. To fetch all rows. Are you getting? Cursor dot fetch instead of one, you can ask a fetch all. To fetch all rows. Next, fetch, sir, cursor dot. Okay, cursor dot fetch. Sir, n fetch many of n. What it means is only n number of rows are required. Okay, to fetch n rows. That's all. So three execute methods are there. Cursor dot execute. Okay, now this one is nothing but fetch one, fetch all, fetch many. Okay, three fetch methods are available. Remember that, sir. Clear? Are you in a position to understand? Yeah, Sridhar Gaur, that concept is not required really at this stage. Don't worry, just continue. Up to this, not required to keep any explanation about this one. Okay, these are all these methods for any database, for all types of databases. The methods are always the same. That's all. Next, fetch based on any condition. That condition we have to implement at the time of SQL query, not at the time of fetch. Vijaya, are you able to understand? In SQL query, we have to keep our conditions. I want only employees data, whose salary greater than 10,000, like in the query itself is going to implement conditions, not while fetching the data. Okay, that's all. Sir, fetch all to get all rows. Suppose 1,000 rows came, all the 1,000 rows you are going to get, sir. But my requirement is only 10 rows are enough. Even 1,000 rows came, but I want only 10 rows only. Just to spell out 10. Vishnu, are you able to get? Yes, ma'am. Are you able to understand? Vishnu, what is the difference between fetch all and fetch many? Fetch all and fetch many. Yes, fetch all means all records by default you are going to get. Whatever the records you are asking, select a star from employees. 10,000 records are there. 10,000 records you are going to get if I use fetch all. No, I don't want 10,000, sir. Only three employees. 3 employees data is enough. If you want only 3 employees data, then automatically fetch many. Are you getting? If you want only 3 employees data, then happily you can call fetch many of n. N means 3. That's all. Just say that once we are using the programs, you can able to understand easily. Nothing is there, sir. Okay, clear, right? Yes, fetch one means yes, it is going to fetch only first row. Correct, Nandakishore. Only first row by default you are going to get. Fetch many of 3 means first 3 rows you are going to get. Fetch all means all records whatever you got, all total records by default you will get. Next and after that, one more very important point is there. Listen a bit carefully, especially the people who are coming from Java background. Sir, from Java program, if you are performing any update operation, insert operation, okay, delete operation, we are not required to perform commit. Have you remembered? We are not required to perform commit because in JDBC, auto commit is always enabled, right? But in Python, auto commit is not enabled. Okay, so if you perform any operations, immediately the results won't be reflected in the database. I inserted one query, that I inserted one record, that record immediately won't be inserted in the database. You have to confirm. Okay, please confirm like if you are using commit, are you getting? If you are using commit method, commit function, then only it is going to be con.commit, then only it will be committed means reflected in the database. Suppose I thought that I try to insert some data, but later point of time I realized that no, it is not required. Can you please ignore? Then automatically rollback means send whatever modifications you did, just all those modifications, can you please throw into the dustbin? Are you getting? Can you please throw into the dustbin? Original state as it is by default will be there. That thing is nothing but rollback. Something like undo. Correct. Undo kind of thing itself is nothing but rollback. Commit means committed, saved man. Okay, saved permanently in the database. Once saved, you can't revert back. Take a bit very special care. That's why, so commit and rollback compulsory we require to use. Okay, compulsory we require to take a bit special care while using sir. Next, after completing all, can you please close the resources? Okay, because anyway, if my database server is going to provide support only 10 connections, after completing my required operations, can you please close like this? What I have to take con.close. Are you getting? Con.close, or otherwise cursor.close like this, right? Cursor.close. So these are the only 2 resources we are going to open. Yeah, the part of server PDBC programming. That's why con.close, cursor.close. Sir, in reverse order of their opening, usually, sir, reverse order. First we will close the cursor. After that we will close the con. Okay, that's all. This is something like database related only, right? Clear? Up to this. Siva, session, these kind of things once, no, because from the Python program we are going to do all these activities. Every operation will be treated as independent operation only. Okay, that's it. Now slowly database terminology, now you people are able to understand. I hope just a words, but anyway, once we are start using in our coding, then definitely you people are going to get clarity, I'm sure, sir. Okay, just observe. So now up to this, can you please tell what are various methods we use? Can you spell out, sir? I want to listen from you people. I discussed several methods. Whatever methods you remember, can you please type? Good. All the methods, whatever methods you remember, can you please type methods? Nandakishore. Importing module, we are not required to worry. Yeah, methods. Which methods we use? Can you please spell out once? So that I'm feeling very happy whether the method names are there in your mind or not. Good. Execute, connect, commit, rollback. Next, in the execute, 3 execute methods are there. I don't know the names. And the execute, 3 execute methods are there. Execute script, execute many. Similarly, fetch also 3 methods are there. Fetch one, fetch all, fetch many. Are you getting? Fetch one, fetch all, fetch many. Next, commit, rollback. Next, and after that, close. Commit, rollback, and then close. So database related words are, we are already familiar. For all databases, this terminology is always the same. It is not going to be changed, sir. Don't worry. Here let me repeat sir. So first method, establish connection. Next and after that, create cursor. Once cursor is ready, execute. Create cursor, execute queries. So execute. Okay, execute. Next and after that, execute script. Execute script. Next and after that, execute many. Okay, like this. Next, can you please fetch the records? Fetch one, fetch many, fetch many, next fetch all, next and after that fetch many, like we covered. Next and after that commit, next rollback, okay. Next, can you please close? That's all friend. Whether you are using Oracle database, whether we are using MySQL database or SQLite, the method names, everything is always same. These methods are Python specific methods, not database specific methods. That's why we are responsible to write the Python program. In our Python program, whether you are connecting with any database, these words are always the same, right? Remember that. Clear, right? Any doubt? Okay. Yes, Yura sir. Just take a bit special care. Fetch, what you are asking? Difference between execute and execute script. Execute method is applicable to execute only one query. Okay. Execute script method is applicable to execute a group of queries, a group of SQL queries. Okay, a group of SQL queries are present inside a string with the semicolon, comma separator. Next, execute many is applicable for parameterized queries. In our Java, we have question mark symbol and so on. Parameterized queries like this, right? Yes, Seema, definitely there may be a chance. Yes, there is a possibility to execute stored procedures and so on also, but in Python we are not required to go at this stage, that level. Yes, definitely there is an option, don't worry. So that's all. These are various things what you people should be aware about the terminology related to the PDBC, right? Now I hope, sir, terms are clear. All the stars we know. The remaining thing is connect these stars, then our program by default will be ready. Okay. Now what I want to do is, can you please write a program? Of course, I want to go for Oracle database. So if you want to work with Oracle database, okay, database specific terminologies we have to talk. Nothing, don't worry about that. Matter of one or two modules, how you can import and so on, right? Okay, from Python, if you want to communicate with Oracle database, compulsory some translator must be required to translate. Python calls into database specific calls and so on. Here just observe, this is my Python program, sir. This is the Python program. Assume that this is my database. I told already this is the database, right? Sir, now Python language is the different, database language is the different. Are you getting right? Something like this person knows only Telugu, this person knows only Hindi. Okay, he don't know about Telugu, he don't know about Hindi. Maybe a problem. That's why in the middle, compulsory some translator must be required. Some special software must be required. Okay, some special software must be required. Okay, the job of that person is to translate Python specific calls into database specific call, database specific calls into Python specific calls. Who is the responsible for that? Okay, some special module driver must be required. That driver software for the Oracle is nothing but have you remembered, right? CX_Oracle. Are you getting CX_Oracle? Remember that, sir. Sometimes in your Java programs, OJDBC 6.jar, OJDBC 7.jar, or OJDBC 5.jar, something like you are going to keep, right? So that the kind of thing, jar files are nothing but here libraries. Beyond that, nothing, sir. So if this module is there, now between Python and the database, if anywhere connections are required, all those things are going to be supported by this module itself. Being a programmer, we are not required to worry much about. Sir, at very top level, just aware from Python from Python program. If you want to communicate with Sir Oracle database, some special software module must be required. That module itself is nothing but this is CX underscore Oracle. Clear? Any doubt? Any doubt about this one? Okay. Now, sir, how to install this CX underscore Oracle, sir? Install CX underscore Oracle. I want to install this one because by default, CX underscore Oracle is not available. Okay, for our Python program. Are you getting? Suppose if you require any module, random module, directly you are going to take import random. Are you getting? Import random like that. So if I want to use import CX underscore Oracle, import CX underscore Oracle by default is not available. Immediately Python is going to get after that. Oh, you are telling CX underscore Oracle where is available? First, we require to make it available for our Python program. That thing is nothing but install CX underscore Oracle. Right? Remember, sir, how you can able to install? How you can able to install? Sir, have you observed right? So in Python, installing any software is nothing but, sir, just eating 25 paisa chocolate. How much easy? Just 25 paisa chocolate. How much just you are going to easy eating 25 paisa chocolate? How much easy? More than that easy installing modules in the Python. Nothing, sir. Nothing. Just you require your PIP. Are you getting that? PIP. What we require to take? PIP install. PIP install. Which module you want to install? CX underscore Oracle. Are you getting? That's all. First, make sure, sir. Make sure you require to install already in your system. You require to install already. I mean, Oracle database should be there in your system. Make sure Oracle and MySQL installation part I'm not going to talk. Okay, just take a bit special care. Install Oracle, install MySQL in database, and then. So the people who don't know that, open the Google how to install Oracle, how to install MySQL. Like you can able to get several guidelines. Right? Don't worry. Sir, PIP install CX underscore Oracle. This is. Do you know any module, sir? If you want to install, this is the only command, sir. Only this one will be changed. Sir, I want to install Selenium. Then automatically Selenium. That's all. I want to install PyTest. PyTest. Like sir, everything is always same. Only module name by default will be changed, sir. Okay. Now in my system, I have to use this command. Let me go to the command prompt. Yes. Let me go to the command prompt. Next and after that, yes. What I want to take? PIP. What I have to take? Install. PIP install. What is that command, sir? What is the module name? CX underscore Oracle. Like in my system, this module is already there. Then it's going to tell was already there. Like that, it may tell PIP install CX underscore Oracle. Yes, can you please cross check? Yes. Have you observed? Have you observed at the top what it is telling? Is a requirement already satisfied. If you are going to execute this command in your system, matter of just 30 seconds or 20 seconds it's going to take, and it's going to tell yes, install successfully. You most of the times you never going to get any error in this case. Okay, don't worry. Up to this is the clear, right? Module is ready or not? Yes. Okay. Now next one. In my system, Oracle database is already there. Yes. Okay. SQL command prompt, run SQL command prompt, connect Scott/tiger. Okay, like this. Yes, already there, sir. Okay. Now, if you want, select the star from employees. Like this. So even employee is my own table. Already I created, right? Already I created, right? Okay, this data already there, sir. Assume this data is already there. Of course, we are going to create. Don't worry about that. Okay. Next up. From where we need to do CX command prompt. Vishnu. Yes. Vishnu, are you getting? Okay. Now we are not required to is it downloading? It's automatically it's going to be downloaded. Don't worry. It will be downloaded automatically. Okay. Now here just observe that what I want to do is I wrote several program. I wrote several. Several theory we discussed already, right? Let me convert into a small program. But before that, is your CX underscore Oracle, is it installed successfully in your system or not? I want to check, sir. What I will take here is observe carefully. Here from the command prompt, better to go to Python console. Yes, I'm going to Python console. In the Python console, just the help of just use modules. Help of modules like this you can use. No, it is not displaying. Last time also it is not displaying because here, yeah, ran test and so on. In my system, help of modules is not working. It is not working. Something like some multi-threading program is executing. Okay, like. Don't worry, sir. You can able to check, sir, in your system. Definitely, it's going to work. Don't worry about that. Okay, there in that list, CX underscore Oracle by default may be available, or otherwise, let me check, sir. Print of help of modules. Print of help of modules. Modules like this. I'm asking. Print of help of modules like this, right? So command prompt. py test.py. Can you please have a look once? Please wait a moment. No, it is not. Actually, in your system, definitely it is going to work. Don't worry about that. It is in that result of list of modules. You can able to see CX underscore Oracle. Don't worry about that. That's all. So now I'm ready to go for a small yes Vasudev. In your system, it shows lots of module in the. Can you please cross check CX underscore Oracle? That module will be there. Okay. Now let me go for a small program. My program is write a program to connect with Oracle database and print its version. Write a program to connect with the Oracle database. To connect with Oracle database and print its version. Which version I'm using, sir? And print its version like this, right? This is about my requirement. How you can able to do that? How you can able to do that, sir? A small program only, nothing is there. Just observe carefully, sir. Import CX underscore Oracle. Import CX underscore Oracle. Next, here what I have to take, sir, connect. Can you please get the connection object? Connect is CX underscore Oracle. CX underscore Oracle dot connect. Sir, here you require to provide what is username, Scott, what is the password, Tiger. Next, what is the where this one is available, localhost. Okay, sir. Now if con is not none, okay, if con is not equal to none, if con is not equal to none, print connection established successfully. Connection established successfully. Okay, like next print on database version. Again print on, sir, version is, I want to print the version is con dot version is the variable, sir, variable like. Now con dot, sir, here that's this is if part. Sir, else, sir, it's a none only. You didn't get connection object. Then automatically connection not established. Connection not established. So like this. At last con dot close. At last con dot close. That's all. Simplest program. Just I'm checking. Just I'm checking. Sir, can you please connect to the database? Under display, boss, I can able to connect like this. Simplest program, sir. Now let me go for py test.py. Sir, connection established successfully. What is the current Oracle version I'm using? 11.2.0 like this. Clear? Are you able to understand? Any doubt about this one? What there inside? Nothing. Just I imported module, getting the connection object. If the connection is not equal to none means connection object is there, print the else print connection not established. That's all. Now my second program, second question. What is the second one? Is legend. Very carefully about this terminology, right? What the second point is? Write a program to create employees table in the database. To create employees table in the database. Okay, can you please write a program to create employees table in the database? But in the database, employees table already there, sir. Already there. I want to drop this table first. Anyone, can you please tell? Drop table. What is the table name? Employees. Drop table, employees. Drop it, sir. Now I'm asking again, select a star from employees. Sorry, table or view does not exist. Drop it, sir. Now, can you please write the program? To create employees table in the database? Now my question is, to create the table in the database, what is the SQL query? Please respond. It is not nowhere related to the Python. Normal terminology. Create table employees. Okay, first one enum of number. Are you getting? Create table employees enum is of what type? Number type. Next one after that ename is varchar 2. Ename is varchar 2 of 10. Next the eval is nothing but number type of 10, 2. Number type 10, 2, something like that. So 10, 2 ename eval. Next and after that address is also varchar 2 of 10. I'm taking, sir. That's all. A simple query, sir. Sir, observe that how many columns are available in my data, in my table, employees table, sir. Can you spell out how many columns are available, sir? 4 columns. Employee number, employee name, employee salary. Next and after that, employee address. Okay, like 4 F4. This is the query, sir. How you can able to do that? Just observe carefully, sir. Okay. Here, what I want to take here is observe. Only first line I am keeping. Only first line. Import cx.oracle. Try. Okay. Sir, con is equal to cx_oracle. Okay. Here start tiger. Okay. @localhost. Start tiger @localhost. Connection is ready. Next, cursor is equal to. If you want to execute SQL query, compulsory cursor must be required, sir. Anyone, can you please tell how I can get the cursor? I forgot the method. Name. What is the way, sir? I want to get cursor object. Can you please tell what is the way? I forgot the cursor. How to create? Can you please tell the way? Con.cursor. Cursor is ready, sir. Next, once cursor is ready, you can send your SQL query. Now I'm taking here query is equal to just you can take either in single quote or double quote, no problem at all. What is our SQL query, sir? This is the query, sir. Now query is equal to like this. I'm taking, sir. Query is equal to like I'm taking. Sir, now cursor dot execute of SQL query. Cursor dot execute of SQL query. Next, print of Table created successfully. Table created successfully. Like this I'm printing. Okay. If anywhere exception is coming, except a block, so cx underscore variable, cx underscore variable dot database error. Generally, this is the error by default we are going to get related to database. Database error as e. Okay, sir. If anywhere problem is going to come, if con is not equal to none. If con means con is not equal to none only. Can you please roll back? Because some problem we are facing, right? Can you please roll back? Print. There is a problem. Like if you want, you can print that exception message also like this, right? There is a problem. Like if you want, you can able to print some message. Sir, exception ending also I'm implementing. Finally, inside finally block, highly recommended to close the resources. Sir, which resources we require to close? Can you please tell which resources we require to close? Sir, one is con, second one is the cursor. First cursor we require to close, right? If cursor. Sir, what is the meaning of this? This is the new syntax I'm using, sir. Sir, if con, what it means is if con is not equal to none. Remember this one. If con is not equal to none means if con means if it is not none. That is the meaning. And the Kishore, getting the point, right? If con is not equal to none, that is the meaning. If con, like here also, if cursor means cursor is not equal to none, then cursor dot close. Okay. Similarly, if con is not equal to none, con dot close. That's all. This is the simple code what we are going to write. Sir, if you aware this, then all the remaining program, just everything is the same, sir. I don't think you are going to get some difficulty to understand this one. Okay, make sure, sir. Now, here observe that in my database there is no such type of table, sir. The ESC employees. Okay, can you please describe employees like this, right? Immediately it's telling object employees does not exist, sir. There is no such type of thing, sir. There is no such type of thing like this, right? Okay, remember that. Remember this one. Now after this is the clear. Can you open that local host file? Local host is not file, hero. Local host is not file. Local host is the mission name on which mission database server is running. Print table created successfully. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay. After this is okay, right? Here connect method must be required. I'm doing small mistakes. Please correct me if I'm doing any mistake. Here cx oracle dot connect method is required. Yes, Vijaya, in your system oracle must be already there. Then only this program is going to work. Oracle installation is very easy. Don't worry much. Just open the Google and check how to install Oracle. Is it okay? Any doubt? Okay, that's all. Now I'm ready to execute this program, sir. Now already I checked in the database, no such type of table. Okay, py test.py. Table created successfully. Okay, like where is the table? Now let me open SQL plus command prompt. Here I'm trying to ask describe employees. Employees table is already there. Employees table is already there. Okay, sir, how many columns are available, sir? 4 columns are available. Enum, ename, esal, e-address. 4 columns by default available. Enum, ename, esal, e-address like this. Clear, right? That's all. Next, everywhere. Yes, yes, Vishnu. Here also, if cursor means if cursor is not equal to none. If con means con is not equal to none. Yes, correct. Next, if something goes wrong, then if any operation already performed, can you please roll back those operations? Of course, here creating the table, that's why it is con dot rollback. If anywhere you are facing some problem, so if you performed already some operations, then revert back. That is the purpose of rollback operation. Okay, generalized statement what we use. Okay, now can you please drop the table? This is my program, sir. If this line fails, Nandakishore, if this line fails, connect method is not executed properly. Maybe because of my username wrong, password wrong, or something like. Then what value by default we are going to get? None. For the con, what value we are going to get? None. Getting? If this line executed properly, then only connection object we will get. If there is a problem, then con value will become none. Yes, maybe a chance of exception. Yeah. Okay, now what is the next one I'm going to take, sir? Abja, to drop table. To drop table. Can you please tell what is the code I have to take? Can you please drop the table? What is the SQL query I require to write? Please tell drop table employees. Are you getting? Drop table employees. Then automatically employees table by default will be dropped. Drop table employees like this. So here instead of this SQL query, just only drop table employees. Drop table employees like this. Now table drop product successfully like this. Really, can you please capture? Is it going to drop the table or not? Yes, table dropped successfully. Now I will ask database, oh, can you please describe employees? Immediately it is telling, sorry, there is no such type of object because table already dropped successfully. Up to this is the clear? Up to this is the clear? Okay, well, what is the next one, sir? Can you please insert one row into the database? Insert one row into the database. Can you please insert one row into the database? Sir, to insert a row into the database, what is our SQL query, sir? Okay, what is the SQL query I require to use? Insert into employees, values, insert in the employees values, 100 is the employee number, Durga is the employee name, assume that Durga is the employee name, next and after that 1000 is the employee salary, and Hyderabad is the address. Remember that. Okay, insert into employees values like this, right? Okay, now but before executing this one, first I have to create the table, right? Because already the table got dropped. That's why let me change SQL query, execute this one. Table created successfully in my database. Is it there or not? Yes. Now I'm asking which data is there in the database? Employees table. No data. Just created, right? Select a star from employees. No records, no rows selected because there is no data. Now what I want to take is I want to execute my SQL query. What is my SQL query, sir? Insert into employees values, sir, 100 Durga, 1000 HYD like this, right? Sir, now cursor can't execute, everything is the same. Now record inserted successfully. Record inserted successfully like this, right? Remember, record inserted successfully. Okay, like now let me cross check. But one small thing you have to take care. Sir, everyone following? Everyone following? Sir, program, nothing, just only queries are changing. Beyond that, nothing, sir. But one small twist is there. In the last two programs, what operations we did? Create table, drop table. Create table and the drop table are DDL commands. Correct, right? Create table, alter table, drop table. These things are by default considered DDL commands, right? But insert data, delete data, update data, these queries are DML commands. DML commands, remember that. So DML commands, if you are performing any DML operations from the Python program, compulsory we require to perform commit operation explicitly. Remember that, sir. Compulsory we require to perform commit operation explicitly. If you are not performing commit operation, sir, your data won't be reflected in the database. Okay, sir, you executed the query. Now observe, I'm trying to execute the query, sir. Have a look once. Record inserted successfully. Let me cross check my database. Select a start from employees. How many rows are there? No rows. Where is your data? Gone, because not updated, not reflected in the database. So after performing DML operations, insert, delete, update operation, compulsory we require to call commit. Then only the changes will be reflected in the database. That is the need of commit, sir. Okay. After this query, conduct. What is the method we require to take? Please tell. What is the method we require to take? I forgot. After inserting, what is the method we require to do? Conduct commit. Are you getting that? Conduct commit like this, right? Sir, conduct commit like. Now execute this code. Now you can check a database. Execute this code. Now you can check a database. Observe that one row beautifully the data came into the database, right? Sir, who wrote this data? Who is sending this data? Don't tell Durga, sir. Don't tell Durga, sir. Who is sending this data? Python program sending the data. Now my Python program can able to communicate with the database. Clear, right? Which is nothing but what? Python database programming. Now my Python program can able to talk with the database. Okay, for that just only one module and some 2 or 3 methods. Yes, that thing is enough. Any doubt? Yes, Nandakishore, float type. In database also everything is treated as object. I'm not sure. Finally block is to close my database connection even in the case of errors. To close my database connection properly, we are always going to use finally block. Close the resources, deallocate resources properly. For that purpose, we are going to use. Suppose if I'm not handling somewhere while performing database operations, third-party person you are communicating. If something goes wrong, then someone is required to close, right? Like releasing the resources and so on. That thing is by default considered as com.close, cursor.close, where those activities were required to define inside finally block. The biggest advantage inside finally block is it will be executed always, even exception raised. Regarding even exception got raised, finally block is always going to execute, sir. Completed? Are you able to understand? Now you are in a position to insert a single record into the database. Okay. Now, can you please insert multiple records into the database? Please insert multiple records into database by using execute many method. By using execute many method is there. Okay. By using this method, can you please execute parameterized query? Can you please execute by using execute many method? Yes, very simple. Parameterized query the same, but values are going to be different because 10 records I want to insert. Query is always same, but values are going to be different. Such type of queries are nothing but parameterized queries. So in Python, how you can able to do parameterized query? Very, very simple, sir. Yes, very simple. How we can able to do parameterized queries, right? Sir, what is the code we require to write? What is the query, sir? Observe very, very carefully. Insert into employees, insert into employees, okay, values. I have to take. Insert into employees values. Sir, what we require to take? What we require to take, sir? Sir, first one ename is address. But I don't want to fix the values. Then very simple, colon enum. Okay, colon ename, comma colon is comma colon e address. What it means here? Later you can take these values. That is the meaning, sir. Later we can take these values. Such type of thing is nothing but parameterized query. In Java, we are going to use with the question mark symbol, but here we are going to use with the colon symbol. Remember that a parameterized query. Of course, how you can able to do that? That part I will discuss. Okay. Now observe, sir. What I want to do? Which values it has to take? What I'm trying to take is records. Where the records I'm going to take, sir? Observe. What is this one? Can you please tell what is this one? Oh, respond. What is this one? List. Oh, dictionary. List. What is this one? List. So in this list, what is this one? Tuple. Are you getting tuple? First tuple, second tuple, third tuple, fourth tuple, like. Are you getting? So 3 tuples I'm taking. Each tuple contain one record. So employee number 200, employee name Sunny, next employee salary 2000, okay, employee sir, location is the Mumbai, like this I'm taking, sir. Mumbai like I'm taking, sir. Okay, this is first one. Similarly, next record, sir. Yes, you can take any number of records, no problem at all. Similarly, next record I want to take. Next record, sir, 300, comma, sir, Bunny I'm taking. Next one after that, 3000, okay, comma, HYD, like this I'm taking, sir. Second record is also ready. Now third record, like this, any number of records you can take, sir. 400, comma, Chini I'm taking. 400, comma, Chini. 4000 I'm taking, comma, HYD, something like this I'm taking, sir. That's all. This is the records. So the data is available in the form of list of tuples. Now this is my parameterized query. Now what I want to take is, observe this carefully, sir. What I want to take here is cursor dot execute. Observe carefully, sir. Cursor dot execute. Sir, your SQL query, your ever query, sir. Whatever query you are going to take, query, comma, records you can pass. Then this query will be executed for every record in this list. This query will be executed for every record in this. But make sure, sir, your compulsory we require to use execute many method. Are you getting? Compulsory we require to use which method, sir? Execute many method we require to use. So this query will be executed for every record present in these records. Clear? Are you able to understand how to use execute many method? Is also you are going to be familiar. At a time I want to insert multiple records, right? So simple, sir. Now let me take this query first. Let me take in my program this query. Same query only, insert into employees value. Sir, observe very carefully any spelling mistakes and so on. Next one, sir, let me take this records also. Let me take this records. Okay, conduct cursor, execute cursor dot here. Just I'm taking records, right? Just I'm taking records. Next one after that, execute many, query comma records. Query comma records. Next the records inserted successfully, like this. Now let me execute this code. Yes, records inserted successfully. Let me cross check in my database. Already one record is there. Now my Python program inserted 3 records, total 4 records are there or not? Observe that total 4 records are there or not? Yes, 4 records came. So from the Python program, you can able to send any number of records, right? Okay, that's all. Clear, right? No, it is not going to be accepted. Was there? Yes, Amit, that may be the reason. Tuple is always immutable, no one is going to change. Safe. Vishnu, record statements means after here anywhere you can take, no problem, even at the beginning also. Anywhere you can take. Vishnu, anywhere you can take. It should be list. Amit. Okay, that's all. So this is the way how you can able to insert multiple records into the database, execute many, right? Okay, like this. Next cinema. Next cinema. Yes. Then how we can integrate Python program to take inputs from the GUI? Yeah, just up to this is the clear for all of you, right? Yes. Any doubt? Okay. Now, what my next level requirement is? My next level, sir, almost 5 programs already we completed, right? Okay. Now, what is my next programming requirement? Is very simple, sir. Write a program to insert multiple rows in the table. To insert multiple rows, multiple rows in the table. Okay, multiple rows in the table. But the data you have to take dynamic input with the dynamic input from the keyboard. Are you getting dynamic input from the keyboard? Okay, from the keyboard you require to take the data, sir. It should be dynamic input from the keyboard. How you can able to do that? Very simple code. So input function is already there for us. We are not required to worry much about that, sir. This part just I'm removing. This part I'm just removing, sir. Okay, you know already this, sir. Now what I'm taking, cursor is ready, con is also ready, cursor is ready. Up to this, any doubt? Anyone, can you please tell? Anyone, can you please tell, sir? Here just if you want you can able to do that, no problem. Okay, here up to this, any doubt? Yes, even query is also not required. Query is also not required because we are going to insert later point of time. That's why let me remove this with my provided data. Up to this, any doubt? Please have a look once. 2 lines. First line, what I'm taking, creating connection object. Second one, creating cursor object. Okay, like this. Now the next one, while true. Oh, infinite loop I'm taking. Infinite loop. I will ask, keep on. Hey, end user, please enter name, employee number, and so on. Enum is equal to int of input of enter employee number. Enter employee number like this I'm taking, sir. Okay, now ename is equal to, sir, ename typecasting is not required. Enter employee name, typecasting is not required. Next, shall, okay, it is the float type. Enter employee salary. Next, address, sir, here also it is the string type, typecasting is not required. Enter employee address. Up to this, any doubt? This is the while of true, sir. Enum, ename, shall, and address, like this I'm taking. Now data by default is coming from the keyboard. Okay, 4 rows came from the keyboard, sir. Now can you please create SQL query? SQL is equal to, sir, maybe your query, any name you can use, right? Already our familiar name we can use. Now here more concentration must be required. Please observe that. Sir, query is equal to, sir, what is our query? Insert into employees. Insert into employees. Values, right? Sir, what we can able to do? Percentage D. Okay, later I will replace this one, percentage D. Next and after that, percentage S. Because percentage S, employee name should be within single quotes, Oracle database specific format. Next, percentage F, comma, sir, single quote, percentage S. Okay, like this is my SQL query. Observe that a bit carefully, sir. Sir, this is the query. But later, I have to replace these things with our provided values. Are getting how you can able to do that? Very simple. Cursor dot execute of your query you can pass. I pass up the query. Sir, this is the string. This is the string I have. Are getting this is the string I have. Now each value we have to replace. Regarding each value we have to replace. What we have to take? First, the query already there. This one already came here. So percentage. Can you please tell, sir? This type of with the dynamic input, this type of query creation is the very common, sir. Very common. Or otherwise, I will do one thing. Sir. Demo.py. Can you please have a look once? Name Durga. Salary 1000. Just a small example to understand. This is percentage yes, and my salary is percentage F. This is the string. Correct, right? This is the string. What we have in this, percentage yes is there, percentage F is also there. Percentage of name comma salary. Regarding percentage of name comma salary, I'm taking salary. Because first percentage yes means replace with name. Next percentage F means replace with salary. Sir, any doubt about this one? Can you please respond? Any doubt about this one? Already we discussed in the string concept this. If you want, let me execute demo.py. Demo.py. Like this I'm taking. This is Durga. My salary is 1000 something, right? It's going to come. No problem at all. Any doubt? Are you in a position to understand, right? Okay. Yes, we can use, but for database kind of things, this type of style is a more recommended. For the way you can able to use format replacement operator also, no problem at all. Okay, this is also acceptable. Okay, now here, so query means this total thing is coming. In this percentage D, percentage S, like percentage first percentage D means enum. Next percentage S means ename. Next and after that sal. Next and after that address. That's all. Regarding this is about the query. If we can do these two lines, then our life will become easy. Now have a look once, sir. Sir, I'm taking this is the query, and then cursor dot. Okay. Execute cursor dot execute percentage of ename, esal, and address. That's all. Now the record will be inserted successfully, sir. Record inserted successfully. Print of course. Record inserted successfully. Highly recommended. If you want immediate, you can use conduct commit. Then only it will be reflected in the database. Correct or not? Then only it will be reflected in the database. Okay. Now what I have to take, sir? Here print of record inserted successfully. Record inserted successfully. Like this I'm taking, sir. Yes, record inserted, right. Now, sir, still I want to ask, hey, do you want to insert one more record? Please let me know. Do you want to insert one more record? Like input of, do you want to Do you want to insert one more record? Do you want to insert one more record? One more record? Yes or no. Yes or no. No, like this. Yes or no. Like you have to specify. Okay. Do you want to insert one more record? If option is not equal to no. If option is not equal to no, no sir. If it is no, do you want to insert one more record? Yes, option is equal to no. Assume that if option is equal to no, can you please tell what I have to take? If option is equal to no, sir, I'm telling, do you want to insert one more record? No, no, no. Then what I have to do? Please respond. I'm already in the while loop. Infinite number of times it keep on going to execute. Do you want to insert one more record? Do you want to insert one more record? No, no, I told. If I know, just you have to use what? Break. So that you will come out of the while loop. Are you able to understand, right? You will come out of the while loop, right? Now, have a look once, sir. So this is or instead of this one. Sir, these records inserted successfully. At last I want to take. Assume that. At last I want to take. Then automatically where we can able to take this one is, yes, very simple. At last also you can able to take. At last only one time you can able to specify records inserted successfully, like this, right? Records inserted successfully. This is one way, or otherwise after every record only you can able to place, no problem at all. Okay, so just let me summarize what I'm doing. Reading data from the keyboard. With that data I created one query and executed that, and then commit, and then record inserted successfully. Do you want to insert one more record? Yes or no? If it is a no, break. If it is not, if it is yes, if it is no, break. If it is yes, continue again. Again it will ask, enter employee number, enter employee name, enter employee salary, like that it's going to come, sir. Clear, right? Okay, now have a look once. Py tester.py, enter employee number. In my database already 4 employees are there. Now 500. Enter employee name. Okay, something like Tony. Enter employee salary 5,000. Enter employee address, okay, Ranchi, like this I'm taking. Record inserted successfully. Do you want to insert one more record? Sir, yeah, in my program after execute immediately user com.commit. Now I can able to check in the database, is it really there or not? Can you please observe? Dhoni came or not? Oi, Dhoni came or not? Yes, Dhoni record got inserted, right? Now, do you want to insert one more record? Yes, ma'am. Yes. Enter employee number. Okay. Can you please tell any employee number? Enter employee number 600. Next, enter employee name. Okay. Some Kohli, like this I'm taking Kohli. Enter employee salary 6,000. Okay. Enter employee address, delete. Okay, like this. Record inserted successfully. Do you want to insert one more record? Yes, last record, right? Yes, enter employee number. Okay, something like Sehwag. Oh shit. Invalid literal. Have you observed, right? Invalid literal. Instead of employee number, I provided like Sehwag, already retired person. How you can able to insert? How you can able to insert? My program gone. Okay, don't worry. Yes, here if you observe that, yes, 6 rows by default came. Any doubt? Can I able to insert multiple records or not? Array, that cycle by default will be repeated until entering no. Like this, by default it's going to be inserted. That's all. This is the way how you can able to insert the data with the multiple records. Okay, just execute script method. Maybe here also you can able to use just within the string format, first query semicolon, second query semicolon, third query, like that. First insert semicolon, second insert semicolon, third insert, like that. అందరికీ sure. Yeah, so that's all. This is just do you want to go for any few minutes break? Yes, up to this we covered about how to insert multiple rows into the database with the dynamic input. 6 programs we completed, right? Sir, what is the next one? What the next one I have to take? Write a program to update employee salaries. Regarding first we discussed about inserting. Insert operation already completed, sir. Insert operation already completed. Now I want to talk about update operation, and then delete operation, and then select operation. We are going to do that. Sir, now insert. But before that, create table, drop table. We covered almost all database operations we are performing, sir. We completed create table, how to create, how to drop, how to insert single row, how to insert multiple rows, how to insert dynamic data also. Now let me talk about update, right? Sir, what my programming requirement is, have a look once, sir. Write a program to update employee salaries with the increment for certain range of people with the dynamic input. Are you getting? So what it means is, sir, can you please increase employee salaries, all employees salaries, by some 144 rupees 144 rupees, okay? Whose salary less than 5,000 rupees. This is about my requirement, right? Why I'm specially taking 144 years, okay? So why I'm taking, you can able to see clearly, is it incremented or not? Is it incremented? Don't feel with the GST or without GST or horrible increment, like just taking one small example, man. If you want, you can add one more 0, no problem at all, okay? Sir, can you please increment employee salary by 144 rupees? Sir, whose salary less than 5,000 rupees, okay? Like that, because these days software company situation is like that only, man. 2% hike, 3% hike are getting 1% increment, like the software companies also almost this type of increments only these days the people are giving. No, working people are there. Can you please confirm? Yeah, same situation, okay? Like that's why 144 rupees. Now my requirement is sir, this is about my requirement, right? But anyway, this 144 under this 5,000, I don't want to hard code, sir. I want to read from the keyboard, yeah, the dynamic input. Regarding from the dynamic input, I want to read from the keyboard, sir, so that you can increment how much you want, sir. You can decide what is the salary range also, sir. It's possible, sir. How we can able to define very simple terminology, sir. Observe that, very simple. Just I have to ask, just I require to ask. All this nonsense is not required. Let me remove. Okay, first two things are very clear, sir. Create connection object, create cursor. Okay, now I will ask how much increment, oi employee, how much increment you want to provide, sir? Increment is equal to, sir, float of increment is equal to float of input of enter increment salary. How much increment you want? Enter increment salary, like this. I want increment salary, okay? Like this, enter increment salary, like this. Now, sir, for which salary range of people you want, sir? Sal range. Regarding for which salary range of people you want, sal range also. Float of input of enter salary range, enter salary range, like this. You can able to take enter salary range, like this time. So total increment, how much increment you want, how much salary range you require, like this we are taking. Now can you please create the query first? What I want to take query, sir. Anyone can you please guide what query we have to take? Anyone can you please guide what is the query? Update employees, set esal is equal to esal plus 144, where esal is less than 5,000. At our childhood, whenever we learned database, I hope these type of queries are very common. Very common. You may ever write. Even you don't know database programming. Don't worry, sir. Just you can able to understand very easily. Update employees table. Can you please set ESAL is equal to ESAL plus 144, increment by 144, where ESAL is less than 5000. Like this update query. This is the simple update query, right? Now, what I want to take, update employees, set the ESAL is equal to ESAL plus 144, where ESAL is less than 5000. Like this I'm taking, sir. But here the problem is I don't want this one percentage F, because I don't want to hard code. I don't want to hard code this one also. Like this, right? I don't want to hard code this one. Now, sir, query is ready. What I have to do? Cursor dot execute. Query. Have you remembered percentage? First percentage F means increment. Second percentage F means sal range. Are you getting sal range? Like this, right? Sir, just now we used this type of style. Have you remembered? Just now we used this type of style. I hope you can able to understand. Okay, like this is cursor dot execute of query, percentage increment comma percentage sal range. Like this I'm taking, sir. Okay, now, sir, very simple. Records updated successfully. Print records updated. Records updated successfully. Records updated successfully. Like this, right? So that I can able to check. But anyway, it is also sir, DML operation compulsory we require to do contact commit. Regarding contact commit, compulsory we have to do that. Any doubt? Can you please observe? I hope it's very easy. Any doubt about this one? Concentrate only on program. Remember that. Yes. Records enter increment salary. Sir, 144 rupees increment I want. Enter employees salary range 5000. Then automatically records updated successfully. In my database, how many employees are there whose salary less than 5000? Less than 5000. Sir, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 employees are there. Automatically their salary by default updated by 144 rupees. If you want, you can cross check. Yes, updated or not. If you want, you can check here like this. But here everywhere for the first 4 employees, 144 by default got incremented. Any doubt? Okay, that's all. This is about how you can able to perform increment, right? Now, sir, update operation also we did, sir. Next operation, delete operation. Next operation, delete operation, right? Okay, how you can able to delete? How you can able to delete the data, sir? Sir, my company is in the loss. I want to delete all employees whose salary is greater than 5000. I have, sir, a bit loss in my company. All employees whose salary greater than 5000. Yes, very dangerous operation, sir. So that greater than 5000, I don't want to hard code. I want to read that 5000 value from the keyboard, cut off salary, right? Yes, what I have to take? Delete from employees, where is greater than 5000. Regarding greater than 5000, why can you please delete from employees where is greater than 5000? This is my SQL query, right? Yes. How you can able to do that? How you can able to do that, sir? Very simple, sir. What I will ask is, sir, here see this one, same thing, cut off salary, cut off. Okay, enter cut off salary. Just I'm changing my previous program. Enter cut off salary. Salary range is not there. Just very simple, sir. Very simple. So here query. What is the query, sir? Please respond. What is the query, sir? Delete from employees. Where is greater than 5000. But instead of 5000, I have to take percentage F. Okay, this is my query. This is the query. Delete from employees. This is the query. Sir, now percentage. Sir, here how many formation. How many things are available, sir? Only one. That's why even parenthesis also not required. Percentage, yes, where that value is available, cut off. Again, where that value is available, sir, cut off salary. Records deleted successfully. Records deleted successfully, like this. This is the small program, sir. Now observe carefully about this terminology, right? Sir, I'm ready to execute. Can you please confirm again what I'm doing? Sir, cursor I created. I'm asking end user to enter cut off salary. So delete from employees where is cell greater than. Next cursor dot execute off. Like this, conduct commit, records deleted successfully. Everything is the same. Now let me execute. Oh, enter cut off salary 5,000. Okay, I entered, sir. Sir, how many employees are there whose salary greater than 5,000? Greater than 5,000. Only one employee. That particular employee by default will be deleted, sir. Okay, sir. Now here records are deleted successfully. How many employees are there, sir? Only one employee. Then automatically, yes, are you seeing the difference, right? I hope you people can able to see the difference. 600 Kohli here, like 600 Kohli got deleted from the list. Clear? Okay, how you can able to delete? How you can able to delete the data based on the dynamic input? Okay, remember that. That's all, sir. These are the things what you people should aware clearly, right? Any doubt? Any doubt about this one? Okay, now the next operation what I want to take, sir, 9th program, select operation, right? Select operation. I'm going to explain, sir. Very simple. Write a program to select all employees info by using fetch one method. By using fetch one method. What is the meaning of fetch one, sir? Fetch record by record. Fetch one method. Can you please select all employees, sir, by using fetch one method, like this? How many fetch methods are there? Please, can you please confirm? How many fetch methods are available, sir? Can you please confirm? Please respond. I forgot. How many methods are there? 3 methods. What is the first one? What is the first one? Fetch one. Next and after that, fetch many. Fetch one, fetch many, and fetch all. Regarding fetch one, fetch many, fetch all. Okay, like this is the fetch one method. Next and after that, fetch all. Next and after that, fetch many is there, sir. Fetch many is there. That's all. But anyway, in this example, I want to use fetch one method, right? One by one. I want to record. I want to read the data, sir. Sir, let me remove this one. What is our SQL query, sir? Select a star from employees. Are you getting? Select a star from employees. Select a star from employees, like this. Yes, I got, sir. So now I require to execute, sir, like cursor dot execute of query. That's all. Here no formatters, like a simple cursor dot execute, right? Next and after that, what's my requirement? Yes, sir, while, so you have to take a row. I want to read first row, sir. Assume row is equal to cursor dot, row is equal to cursor dot, just to take a bit very special care. Row is equal to cursor dot fetch one. Regarding what is the method, sir? Cursor dot fetch one. Now what I have to take, while row is not none. Regarding while row is not none, it is not none, then automatically keep on just print that row. Keep on print that row, like this, right? While row is not none. Okay, you can take even not equal to also, no problem at all. While row is not none, print of row, sir. Print of row, and then row is equal to cursor dot fetch one. Cursor dot fetch one, like this, right? Very simple. Have you observed? I got first row. If it is not none, means valid data only. Yes, if row also you can use. While if row like this, you can able to use, right? Sir, print of row. Next row is equal to next, go for next. Here see, this is the first record. I got. It is not none, print that. Next go for second record. It is not none, print that. This cycle by default will be repeated until completing all rows. How the data how the data by default will come, sir. Can you please have a look once? Yes. Am I doing any mistake? Here commit operation, these kind of things are not required because we are just selecting. We are not performing any manipulation. This is the DQL query. Okay, just have a look once, sir. Just have a look once. Yes, it's a tuple of records. Have you observed? First record, second record, third record, fourth record, 5 record. So total 5 records by default is coming, sir. Okay, this is the way how you can able to fetch first by using fetch row. Okay, like this, right? Fetch row, fetch 1 double equal to fetch all. Yes, because number of fetch 1 in this case Prithvi. Now how many times we are using fetch 1 for every record separately? Have you remembered? For every record separately, because I kept this one in the while loop. But if you are going to use fetch all, then we are not required to do this type of these many while loop. All this nonsense is not required. Okay, we will discuss. Don't worry about that. Up to this is the clear. How you can able to read the data? How you can able to read the data? Up to this is the very clear. Not required to keep any explanation about this one. Okay. Now, what is my next requirement, sir? What is the next requirement is better to use fetch all method. Okay, can you please use fetch all method, right? This is about my requirement. How you can able to do that? Very simple, sir. What I will do is, sir, rows is equal to or data is equal to cursor dot fetch all. Sir, data is equal to cursor dot, what is the method? Fetch all. Cursor dot fetch all. I'm asking, sir. Data is equal to cursor dot fetch all. Okay. Now for each row in data, fetch all method is going to return the type is, sir, observe that, is it going to, if I print data, what is the output by default we are going to get, sir? Observe that. If I print data, what is the output we are going to get? Can you please have a look once? Are you seeing? What is this one, sir? List. It is the list of tuples. First tuple, second tuple, third tuple, fourth tuple, fifth tuple, like this. It is the list of tuples. Then what you can able to take, instead of printing like this, for each row in data, sir, just I'm trying to print for each row in data, print employee number. Okay, print employee number. How I can able to get employee number, right? In that row, for each row means it's a tuple row of 0, because tuple first element of you can able to access, right? Such 0 index. List and tuple both are going to be accessed by using index. That's why employee number. What is the next one? Employee name, row of 1. Next, employee salary. Okay, employee salary, row of 2, sir. Next, employee address, like this, row of 3, sir. Row of 3, like this I'm going to take. So up to this is very clear. Now safe side, let me take one blank line. After printing every employee, 2 blank lines I'm taking, sir, so that you can see first employee data, second employee data, third employee data very clearly, right? Sir, how to use a fetch method? How you can able to use fetch all method? Now clear? Are you in a position to understand? Yes, observe that. First employee data, second employee data, yes, second employee data, next third employee data, fourth employee data, fifth employee data, yes, all employees data by default is going to come. This is the way how you can able to do that, sir, fetch all method, right? Any doubt? Clear? Next, sir, one more example. Last one more method is there, sir. What is the next method is fetch many. Regarding fetch many, how you can able to get by using fetch many, sir? Sir, very simple. How many number of rows you require? How many number of rows you require? Only 2 rows I want, or only 3 rows I want. Then what I will take is just I will ask end user only. I will ask end user, sir, query, select a query and so on, execute. Before that, query is always fixed. I will ask n is equal to n is equal to int r input r number of how many number of rows. Enter the number of required rows. Enter the number of required rows. Enter the number of required rows. Like this I can ask. Okay, now sir, that's our enter number of required rows. Okay, now what I want to take here is, this is the cursor. Here the problem is going to come. Here n is required. Fetch many of n. Are you getting? Fetch many of n. Like this I'm going to take, sir. Fetch many of n. The remaining story is the same. Okay, no problem at all. So how many employees data you want? Now observe, best example, how many number of only one employee's data is enough. Can you please observe that? Only one employee data by default we are going to get, sir. Sir, I don't want one employee data, two employees data I want. Two employees data I want, sir. Enter number of employees, 2. Then automatically 2 employees data by default is going to come. Then I want 3 employees data. Then automatically 3 employees data by default is going to come. That is the purpose of fetch many. Clear, right? Yes. That's all. So this is about what is the how you can able to read the data by using fetch method, fetch all method, and fetch many methods, right? Yes, there are some small doubts are there. Let me talk about that before going to the next level. Sir, difference between fetch one and fetch all methods is fetch one will return only one object, fetch all method return a list of tuples. Correct. Fetch method is going to return one tuple. Fetch all method is going to return list of tuples. Next up, will count of fetch all gives or length of fetch all gives total number of rows. Length of fetch all gives total number of rows. Nandakishore. Length is the function which is applicable for any sequence. That's why length of fetch all you can use. Nandakishore, length of fetch all. Okay, like this. Yes. Can you please show the program once? Yes, ma'am. Arpita. Okay. Are you able to understand, right? Any doubt? Fetch many. What we have to do is, yes, Vishnu, we can able to do that, no problem. But it is not going to, it is just in the database in which order it there, it is going to return that, not the top 3. If you want to fetch top 3 high salaried employees, no problem. Then you have to customize that at this query level only. Once a query level you customize it, now your result you are going to get all employees, sir, by highest salary first, next highest, like this you can able to get the rows. From that you can select the 3. So if you want top 3 highest paid salary employees information you want, then you have to decide at the query level only. That's all. Are you able to understand? Not required, Nandakishore. Yes, Nandakishore is telling, sir, in that case, sir, we should be expert in SQL, sir. No. Open the Google. Open the Google. Search for SQL query. SQL query for top 3 employees. Then automatically, sir, you can able to get the query. Yes, you can able to use. Yes, getting right? Yes, in my database programs also, I did such a type of query, sir. Rank, these kind of things, sir. I will try to write this data to the. I will try to write. I want to write this data to the file. What I will take here is just Very simple. Open a file. Open a file. F is equal to open db results dot txt, db results dot txt, db results dot txt, and then sir in write mode I'm taking. That's all. F is ready. F is ready, sir. For each row, can you please write this data? Can you please write this data to the file? This is about my requirement, right? Okay, like what we have to do that, just let me cross check. Am I able to write directly list of lines or not? Just simple, sir. Simple. For each row, sir, I got already data, right? I got already data, but here it is always going to write some text data, list of lines like this, right? It's always going to write some text data, list of lines like this. Let me cross check. Let me cross check. Here what I'm trying to take is print of f dot write of data. What will happen? Is there any syntactical mistake or not? Let me cross check. Yes, enter number of rows 3. Then here write argument must be str, not list. This is the bigger problem what we have. Then what we have to do is, sir, with the data whatever there in the tuple, with the data whatever there, you require to convert into the str form, and then you have to write that. 1 minute. Let me cross check. Is the str function is going to work or not? Is going to work or not for this? 1 minute. We can able to do that. Don't worry. Yes, something happened. Okay. Let me open that. Let me open that. Let me open the file. What is the file name? db results.txt. Okay. Are you able to see, right? Yes. Are you able to see the data? Arpita. Yes. Once you can able to do that, the total list I can able to write the file. Then once you can able to do that, use some regular expressions, split method, join method, these kind of things. Split method, join method, these kind of things. Yes, you can able to convert into we can able to convert into so the required format. Just use some join method. Next time after that split methods based on our delimiter, you can able to write Arpita. So exact requirement we will discuss. If you want, I can write the code. Don't worry. Okay, that's all, friends. This is about how you can perform various database operations with respect to the Python. Now everyone in the session, by default, I hope you people are getting now what is database, what the advantage of database when compared with the file system. Next, if you want to work with the Oracle database, sir, what module is required? What are various programs? Like that we covered already, right? Okay, that's all. This is about with respect to the Oracle. Okay, like